My parents ignored me my whole life in favor of my younger brother. Years later, when he ruined their finances, they came crawling to me for help. I reminded them exactly who they'd forgotten. Growing up, I was the background character in my own family. If my life was a movie, I was the blurry extra standing behind the golden child, my younger brother, Ryan. He got the new bike, the expensive sneakers, the private tutors. I got hand-me-downs and silence. Every time something went wrong, I was too sensitive, too lazy, or just not like your brother. When I graduated high school with decent grades and no party, they said, "We'll celebrate when Ryan graduates. It's more special." When I got accepted to college, Dad said, "Are you sure you can handle it financially?" Ryan might need that money soon, so I handled it myself. Part-time jobs, cheap apartments, ramen dinners, no birthday calls, no visits. They were busy bragging about Ryan's bright future fast forward 10 years. Ryan's bright future turned out to be gambling, get-rich-quick schemes, and a series of failed businesses. My parents, blinded by pride, kept bailing him out, even mortgaging their house once. Meanwhile, I built a steady career in software and started my own small company. I didn't broadcast my success. They never asked. Until one day, they did. It started with a voicemail from Mom. "Sweetheart, it's been so long. We'd love to talk. We've had some financial trouble." Translation: Ryan messed up again. I agreed to meet them at their house. It looked smaller now, tired, worn out, like them. They made small talk, pretending we were a close family. Then came the pitch. Dad sighed dramatically. "Ryan made some poor investments. We just need a short-term loan. Maybe $100,000? You're doing well, right?" I looked at them for a long time. No apology, no acknowledgement, just expectation. So I asked quietly, "Why didn't you ever believe in me like that?" Mom blinked. "Oh, honey, that's not fair." "No," I said. "What wasn't fair was watching you celebrate his C's and ignore my A's, or watching you buy him a car while I walked to work. You taught me I was on my own, so I learned they tried guilt. You're really going to turn your back on your family?" I smiled a little. "I'm not turning my back. I just finally stopped chasing people who never looked back at me." I stood up, pulled out an envelope, and placed it on the table. Inside was a check, not for them, but for the family Ryan owed money to. "You'll get your house back," I said, "but not your son's habits." Mom teared up. "You're better than this, Andrew." I shook my head. "No, Mom. I'm better because of this." Then I left. A few months later, Ryan texted me. "Can we talk?" Mom and Dad are upset I didn't reply. Because the truth is, I spent years craving their approval. But once I stopped needing it, that's when I truly became free. They may still see me as the forgotten son, but now, they'll never forget what that son became.